Hello, let's continue the German Let's Play. Not much happened now. It's before the war, but this time is my plan to play until the start of the war. And I will make a little bit shorter, 30 minutes, 20 minutes episode. Yes, because in my opinion, I like shorter replays to watch myself. So that's a little bit the idea at least. Yes, who cares? New division is ready. Go to the blob, train up. Tank is ready, but the tank isn't training anymore because he is ready. But the other divisions are trained. I don't know what this means. I played this game for years, but this should never. I have no idea what this make. What this do. Oh, we are now veterans and can't do anything because great, but I don't want guerrilla fighter. Infantry leader. He learns panzer leader, but no one's learn organizer. That's a little bad, but yes. Not enough army experience to change my staff. Now I get a new spy. The third spy is very important because lose my network all the time if I make collaboration government, and that's a little bit sad. Oh, not a problem. Operations must have priority. Let's build more submarines. Where are my planes? Just there in the area, but you don't do anything. I also give the air wing the high priority. All new fighters put in these air wings and not in other squadrons. There's a few old planes in this squadron, but most are new rare planes. I could also send an attaché to Japan, but I don't have enough army, enough political power at the moment. Just a little bit early, but why not? Don't care. This was a real thing in the Spanish Civil War. All major powers have to understand they don't want nobody intervene. And there was even a German, I don't think it was Germany don't have a battleship at this moment, but a German warship who patrolled the area around Spain to avoid arms smuggling, of course. And this ship was attacked by by the Republic of Spain, and some Germans died in this attack. It was a big propaganda event for Germany. Yes, who cares? My rubber processing. I don't have any refineries yet, so it isn't very helpful. Planes. This is very important to make planes more survivable. Ground attack, naval attack. This is only for fighters and carrier fighters. Yes, but my fighters are bad anyway, so who cares? Not enough Panzers built now to make a new template. That's bad. Doesn't mean they can penetrate my armor. And problem with my armor is because I have less supply. That's reduced the armor of my unit. That's a little bit a problem for me. Yes, but I can't change anything. The capital is there, and I don't have any. Now I have supplies. Yes. No, I have no supplies. Don't know why. Can't do anything about this. Let's build more fighters and buy a little bit of rubber. A new blob bit for the army. Put units in the new blob. Train them up to level. Stop! Don't move. And send an attaché to Japan to get a little bit more army experience. Yes. Now get more military factories, so that's very useful for me. Can build more tanks. Need some resources. Can buy them from Sweden. Yes. By the way, in my opinion, appeasement, it was a possibility because Neville Chamberlain get a lot of critic after this, or in hindsight. But in my opinion, it's not fair, because we talk today even today we talk to dictators like North Korea or something like this, and he tried and he failed, but in my opinion, it was at least he tried. And yes, why not? And another thing not often mentioned is he built or his government built the air defense and the Royal Air Force to defend Britain later in the war. Not Churchill. Churchill wanted to build bombers to bomb Germany, but the bombers couldn't defend Britain. That's a little bit another something to consider. He tried, and but he also increased the military budget a lot. Or he started rearmament of Britain, not Churchill. And yes, Germany was a little bit too fast for him. But yes. By the way, my family or my grandmother came from this area, Sudetenland. They must have to leave after the war and become refugees in Germany. Need more rubber. New unit. And investing in doctrine. One spy is captured again. That's very, very bad for me. Because he have to rescue the other spy, and then we lose my network. That will be very, very bad for me in the long term. Because if I don't get a collaboration government in France, I will have much more resistance, and I don't have even started with the collaboration government in Poland. So that's a very bad problem. By the way, the interesting thing about Rommel is in game he's a Panzer general. Of course, he's famous for this, but he wrote a book about infantry warfare in the First World War, and he never had something to do with panzers before the French campaign. Before the French campaign, he was something like the bodyguard for Adolf Hitler, so you know him personal. And yes, that's very interesting. Eat the rest of Czechoslovakia. It's given me a lot more factors and a lot more equipment, so do this fast is a good idea. Oh, Italian volunteers. Hey, where is my Panzer? These tags are very important because it gives you more soft attack, and you don't have to invest some resources for this. So that's very useful tag. Dum 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 dum. We're one of the worst intelligence gameplays ever, but it was a little bit strange this time. That's now one. Spanish Civil War over. I could send volunteers to China, but I don't do this because they come back when the Second World War starts, and then I have some good trained units far away. That's not very useful. Yes, let's make it historical. By the way, Poland get one city too. They don't know if they are on the map here. I think it was this one city. Poland take one city after Czechoslovakia was dissolved. And now I have resistance in. That's a little bit of a problem for me. Especially when the garrison needs support equipment. This must change. And I don't need artillery too, so I can save a little bit of equipment. Cost army XP to change it, but yes. Another way would be to go for more factories earlier. But if I got Czechoslovakia, I get a lot of factories and I get a lot of equipment. So it depends a little bit. Could this be a good idea to decrease enemy intelligence or enemy resistance? Probably not. Oh, I made another mistake. I need a silent workhorse very early in the game. But now it's a little bit too late for it. Building more factories would be a good idea. Yes, why not? I have a lot of light tanks I can build, and now I have a lot of medium tanks too. I can build real tank divisions. The combat vision plane is 70. I need a combat vision for my tank divisions to match this. So 35 would be a good idea, but it's hard to. Well, let's try. Uh, 15 or the quarter 15 and 18 would fit too. Not perfect, but nearly, so I will stay with the 18. But I now change my medium tanks or some light tanks for big heavy tanks, and now the armor is probably more than enough for the early war. Some other changes: air support, flak, anti-aircraft could be an idea, but not really necessary in my opinion. Now it's built up. Need more medium tanks. Need more planes. Yes, why not? and I need field hospitals. They have two uses. A loss, they decrease the manpower loss, and more important, in my opinion, they decrease the experience loss. And I made experiments with this. This something really worked. I don't know really if and how the manpower part works. There's a little bit, I don't know this. Or how much manpower I can save with the field hospitals. But the experience part works. At least in one of the earlier editions, earlier versions of the game, I tried this. I made a lot of experiments, so they could change something in the game and this don't work again, but first, why not? Who cares? And another important, but I wait for the field hospitals to get researched. Something like we have two units to attack. One are the tank divisions, of course, and another unit, type of unit, as heavy infantry division with a lot of artillery. And that's yes, you can't attack with infantry. It's just stupid. Of course you can, but some players think that. Oh, and of course I need armored trains, because if I don't build them I run out of supply very early. And I need a few artillery pieces, not that many, but for the whole front, five are more than enough. Just make a plan just in case. I made two armies, one a little bit more offensive for the east, and another army more defensive for the west, of course. By the way, the engineer is one of the most useful traits in the game. I will show you why in a moment. This is a little bit more defensive army. The old guard give a little bit more entrenchment, so that would be some useful trait in this for this army. Some a little bit stupid thing is I can't paint lines. I can only make a plan for Luxembourg and not for France, because France, they aren't in the same faction. That's a little bit stupid. the new reconnaissance is a little bit useful because it makes your army a little bit faster, but the other bonuses are, in my opinion, useless, and I make a lot of experience with this. And make more reconnaissance is more useful, less in my opinion. So I don't research them. But engineers, if you put them in your army, they aren't very good in my opinion too. But if you put them in your army, you must upgrade them. New weapon, why not? And now I have a lot of things to build. I have to upgrade my plane. Too heavy, that's bad. Now I can build new planes or can upgrade my old planes. I build new planes. Armor piercing, 2 ground attack, a 6 count, then I stay with the bomb block. And I can't build other equipment in this plane, so I can't change him. Can't change it. More submarines. Let's train the Navy a little bit to gain some Navy experience. But this costs a lot of fuel, but yes, can't change it. Need some experience. Another interesting thing, they give the operations names. Fallrot, for example, for this. Fallweiß was the real name for the attack against Poland, and Fallrot was a plan for the attack of France. The first attack phase was for Case Yellow, and the second to go to Paris was Case Red. And the invasion of Norway was Operation Weser-Übung, which means Weser is a river in northern Germany. It means Weser exercise. So, now let's stop. Next time we start World War II, of course.